Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that sparks a lot of debate. Can exes ever really be just friends? It's a question we've all thought about at one point or another, and there are so many different perspectives on it. Some people believe that once you've crossed the line of romance, it's hard to go back to just being friends. Others feel like you can leave the past behind and build a genuine friendship. So, which side is right? Let's break it all down in today's video. Let's start by talking about the emotional complexities of staying friends with an ex. After a breakup, feelings can be messy. Even if you've both agreed to move on, those past emotions don't just disappear overnight. You shared intimate moments, secrets, and a deeper connection, which makes it hard to immediately shift into friend mode. For some people, staying friends with an ex can bring up old feelings, whether that's love, resentment, or something in between. And if one person still has unresolved emotions, trying to maintain a friendship can feel confusing or even hurtful. Timing is everything when it comes to staying friends with an ex. If the breakup is fresh, jumping straight into a friendship might not give either of you enough time to heal and reflect. After a breakup, both people need space to process the relationship and move on emotionally. Rushing into a friendship might prevent this healing process. But after enough time has passed and both parties have genuinely moved on, a friendship might be possible, but only if both people are in a healthy emotional space. One big question to ask yourself is, what are your motives for wanting to stay friends with your ex? Are you holding on to the friendship because you're not ready to fully let go? Or is it because you genuinely enjoy their company and think you can create a meaningful friendship? Sometimes people stay friends with their ex because they're afraid of losing the connection completely. But this can make things even more complicated. If the friendship is driven by a desire to rekindle something romantic, it might be healthier to take a step back. On the flip side, if the relationship ended on good terms and you both feel ready to be in each other's lives as friends, it could work out. Another thing to consider: how will staying friends with your ex affect future relationships? This is where things can get tricky. New partners may not be comfortable with the idea of you having a close friendship with someone you once had romantic feelings for, and that's completely understandable. Trust and transparency are key in any new relationship. So if you do decide to stay friends with an ex, make sure your new partner knows about it from the start. Be open about the dynamics of the friendship and ensure there are clear boundaries. If there's no trust or honesty, it could lead to unnecessary tension or even breakups. Speaking of boundaries, this is one of the most important things to consider if you're trying to be friends with an ex. Boundaries help create clarity and avoid misunderstandings, especially when romantic feelings have existed in the past. For instance, what kind of communication is okay? Are you comfortable hanging out one-on-one, or is it better to keep things in group settings? Defining what's appropriate will help you maintain a healthy friendship without crossing any lines. Here's another crucial point. Have you both really moved on? Being friends with an ex works best when neither person has lingering romantic feelings. If one of you is secretly hoping to get back together, the friendship might become unhealthy and could cause emotional pain in the long run. Ask yourself honestly, do I truly see this person as just a friend, or do I still have feelings for them? If it's the latter, it might be best to take a step back and focus on your emotional healing before pursuing any kind of friendship. Now let's talk about when being friends with an ex can work. If the relationship ended amicably, both of you have had enough time to heal, and there are no lingering feelings, then a friendship can definitely be possible. Some exes go on to have truly great friendships, especially if their bond was built on mutual respect and shared interests. Sometimes the romantic side of the relationship just wasn't meant to be, but you can still value each other as friends. In these cases, the friendship can be just as fulfilling as any other friendship you have. On the flip side, there are times when trying to stay friends with an ex might not be the healthiest choice. If the breakup was painful, toxic, or involved betrayal, it might be difficult to rebuild trust as friends. Sometimes it's better to let go entirely for the sake of your own emotional well-being. Staying friends in these situations can prevent you from fully moving on and might even keep you stuck in unhealthy patterns. So, can exes ever be just friends? The answer really depends on the people involved, their emotional readiness, and the circumstances surrounding the breakup. It's definitely possible, but it requires time, healing, boundaries, and honesty. What do you think? Have you ever stayed friends with an ex? Or do you think it's best to move on completely? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on relationships, self-care, and personal growth. See you in the next video.